What is up, guys? Ashbfc here for a quick look at Assassin's Creed Unity as well as some of my early thoughts and impressions on the game. Here I am just chilling out on top of this tower. I'm actually waiting to see if his legs are going to start aching, he's just going to drop off. I don't think it's going to happen. But anyway, I've had, I don't know, 3 hours, 4 hours with the game. Might not even have that long, I don't know. I'm on sequence 3 anyway, but either way, I've not had a whole lot of time with the game, so these are my very early thoughts and impressions, so I've still got a lot to see and do in the game, so, you know, my thoughts could change. I might do a full review of the game. I might not, in fact I probably won't. I'm not going to say I will, but I don't know, it's possible. But yeah. Anyway, my early thoughts of this game is that, well, one, the game was not ready to be released. There is some serious problems with this game. There's some glaring bugs, lots of technical issues which I think affect all 3 systems, although PC does appear to have the worst end of the stick, which is the version I've got, god damn it. But yeah, there's some serious problems, and I think it's obvious Ubisoft were well aware of these, but were just like, dude, rush it out for Christmas, because they don't care, because they just want to reinforce my opinion that, you know, they are the new Electronic Arts. Yeah, there are some problems. I'm sure we'll probably run into some during this. Oh, who's seen me now? Why is he after me? What's wrong with jumping around into haystacks? God. I'll be able to escape him. Yeah, some of the issues I've come across, well, one is people falling through the floor, and I also believe that can happen to your character. It hasn't happened to me yet, but I have regularly, it's happened way too often, I've seen people just completely fall through the floor into oblivion, and I've often seen people, their legs are through the floor. You can just see like the upper half of their body walking across the street. It's ridiculous. I've also seen, like, NPCs, the legs sort of stop moving, they just kind of like glide across the floor. That's happened a lot. I've seen them do all sorts of weird stuff, just randomly climb on top of stuff. There's just a lot of bugs. Where's someone running? Something going on? Tackle the thief! Tackle the thief! I missed the thief! I missed the thief! What was that? How did I miss him? Oh man, let's get him. Oh, he tripped over his own feet! There we go. Give him a hug. Ah, there we go. Oh, damn it, they're after me again. We're going up. Yeah, there's quite a few bugs, technical issues as well. To be honest, I wasn't expecting a smooth performance, because, you know, it does require a ridiculously powerful computer, as was shown with the system specs that were released. And, yeah, my graphics card is in serious need of an upgrade. I'm still on the 580. You know, hey, it's the old 3GB, the Phantom Edition, and that's a cracking card for its age. It served me well, although I should think so, because it did cost me 500 quid. But I think it's on its way out now as well. I think it's starting to overheat. I'm starting to see artifacts and stuff in games. So if you see any like black flickers, that's probably my graphics card dying. So I'm eyeing up the maybe the 980. I think I might get any time now. So, but for the most part, it hangs around 30 frames per second, which is fine by me. Sometimes it goes up to like 40. It hovers around, but it seriously drops to like 20 in the menus and cutscenes, and I don't know why that is, but you know, there seems to be frame rate issues regardless on all systems and despite its specs, so I just think there's a lot of problems with the coding or whatever. But also really annoying is all the pop-up. You might be able to see it now as I run through all these people. Lots of popping, lots of texture popping and stuff, and people just randomly appearing. It's very, very annoying. As impressive as it is with all these people on the screen, and there are some areas where there's ridiculous amounts of people on screen, it is very impressive, but it just kind of really ruins it when, you know, people just randomly appear and stuff. Very annoying. As I said, I'm sure these are issues, because of how glaring they are, that Ubisoft are well aware of, but they just didn't care. And I've been shot! Oh, here we go! Fantastic! Thanks, game, for backing up all my points there. This game is a mess! Like, unbelievable. Seriously. This is the funny part, right? The director of Assassin's Creed, he said something along the lines of, I think he said, it's unimaginable to him for the quality of Assassin's Creed to ever drop. Okay, dude, is it? Well, it seriously dropped in this game, you moron! Oh my god. Like, yeah. You know, there's all sorts of issues. You go have a look on YouTube, you'll find there's one where faces disappear and you can just see eyes and hair. It's unacceptable. It's so unacceptable. Only the video game industry can get away with selling broken products. Have you noticed that? It's a special industry, isn't it, that's allowed to do that, that's really allowed to screw over the consumers. It's fantastic. But let me just try and put these technical issues aside, as hard as it is, because they are in your face and so goddamn common. So let's just try and forget about those. I'll try my best. But yeah, those aside, I don't think the game's bad. Obviously, its quality's bad because of all these issues, but you know, I'm having some fun with the game, and I said I'm very early on. I've plenty more to do and see, but from what I've really done, it doesn't seem to take the series anywhere forward. Well, I mean, with technical wise, it's going backwards, but it seems more of a step sideways. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty. It's definitely the best looking game. And I'm not even playing this on the highest settings, obviously. I've got, you know, textures and environment quality on ultra high and stuff. But it's a good looking game, you know, it definitely is. I love this, you know, this backdrop, this Paris setting. It's very, very nice. Some sweet looking buildings, lots of details. But, you know, it's all well and good having these graphics, but the gameplay is just, it's more of the same. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're still using this Ubisoft formula, which Ubisoft are obsessed with, and they just won't do anything else. It's the same old, climb the towers, synchronize them, unlock that area, jump off into the incredibly conveniently placed hay bale, and do all little side missions, find all little chests and collectibles, rinse and repeat. And it's just, they need to come up with something fresh. That's, you know, it's just... I mean, Call of Duty gets criticised, and I'm one of those people that criticise Call of Duty for being the same thing every year, but Assassin's Creed is in the exact same boat now. It's the same thing every year. And I found myself missing the naval combat in this game, which is something I really liked about number 4, because I think it did bring something a bit different. But maybe I should have bought Rogue. That's what I'm starting to think, because it does look like Rogue's ended up being the better game. Oh well. But let me try and talk about some of the other good stuff. Now, the parkour. Yeah, some of the problems still remain with the parkour. It can be a little bit frustrating, a bit fiddly like it has been in the past, you know, when it doesn't do what you want it to do, and you find yourself jumping when you don't want to jump and getting into places where you don't want to go, you know, all that stuff. Hanging off stuff. I actually found myself hanging off invisible ledges, just hanging in the air. I don't know how that's happened before. I've also seen a floating tree. But anyway, sorry, I'm trying to talk about the positives. Yeah, the parkour, there's been some tweaks. I mean, it looks kind of nice, looks a little bit more fluid. But they've added, it's called, well, the free run up and the free run down. You see, I press the trigger to run. You can see it says B to go down, A to go up. So you'd press A, obviously, to do the usual climb up. Which took me a while to get used to. I just kept running towards things, and then I just found myself running to a wall, because I was forgetting to press A. But yeah, that's normal there. But they've added the parkour down, which is a very welcome addition. It makes it so much easier and quicker to get down places, which I'm trying to demonstrate. You see, like, that wasn't the best example, but let's try it again. Because it was always a bit awkward trying to get down to places, weren't it? That's often how I died in the past, you know, in the past games, was because I'd jump off something too high, miscalculate my jumps, and end up dead. But yeah, let's try it again. You see, nope, slides down, don't, down again, yep, bam, we're down, and yep. Yeah, you see, it's much quicker. I mean, again, I'm not showing the best example, but it's very welcome addition. I do like the free running down. It's something that would have been nice to have from the beginning of the series, so very happy about that. Also, you can go into a lot of buildings, which is nice. Yeah, a lot of like buildings and windows you can climb in. And I don't think there was much of this, was there, in the past games? So that's kind of cool, places to go in and stuff. Now, I haven't tried any of the co-op. I've yet to try it. I can't comment on that whatsoever. Apparently, though, it's not meant to be all that great or something. I don't know if it's connectivity issues or it just doesn't work very well. I can't give any thoughts on it yet. But, oh no, I don't know. What's this guy doing? Is he severely pissed, or what's he doing? Is he pretending that he's digging? What is going on there? Anyway, I'm very easily distracted. The combat. Let me try and show you the combat. I definitely like the new combat. Oh, you see this guy? He is floating in the air. See that? He's floating in the air. Yep, so many bugs, so many problems. Here we go. Let's bring up me... Here we go, yeah. Combat's totally different this time round. They've got rid of the counter kill. At least it appears to be that way. So, no longer just sort of standing there, chopping guys down the street, piling the bodies to the sky. That's gone. I mean, you know, the combat was always cool. It looked cool in the past series, but it was so easy, it got boring. Do you know what I mean? But that's gone. It works on a parry system. So, yeah, you got a parry there, and when their box turns yellow above the head, that means you got it perfect, so you can do a bit of a counter attack there. And, so yeah, there's no counter kills. So you can't just quickly kill them just by, well, press X to win, basically, is what they used to be. So, and I do like this blood here as well. And it obviously looks very fluid as well. Some nice finishing and stuff. Oh, the blood's disappearing. Okay, well that sucks. But enemies are a lot more aggressive as well. They don't just sort of, you know, sometimes they sort of like hang back, not really attack you, waiting for their turn. Sometimes, you know, they go for it a lot more this time. And it also seems to be that there's some moves which you can't parry at all, you've actually got to dodge. I'll see if I can try and get some of that going. Let's find another soldier. If I can. This is great. Well, I've been getting into combat left, right and centre. Here we go, right. Okay. Let's get these guys. Here's the funny thing, right? We're in Paris. Everyone seems to have English accents. Why is that? That's very weird. Do you not think they would have French? I mean, obviously I know they'd speak English, you know, if you bought the game in an English-speaking country, but it's... Oh, I executed him there. I didn't mean to do that. But oh well. Yeah, let me see if I can... I'll show you the dodge mechanic. This guy's... Oh! Oh, he just killed me! I'm dead. Wasn't paying attention to my health there, my bad. But I'm trying to say is I do prefer the new combat because it's much harder. I've died quite a few times now through the combat, which is something that never happened in the previous games. And I do like a challenge. So, yeah. I am happy with the combat change, that's for sure. As for this character himself, what's his name, Arno? I'm really not... You know, I've not had much time really to form too much of an opinion on him. He doesn't... I don't know. He doesn't seem bad, but I'm not exactly blown away by him either. He's not done anything yet. So again, my opinions could change there. From what I've seen in the story, it seems quite boring, as usual for Assassin's Creed. I've never been a fan of the story. In fact, I don't even understand the story. What is going on now? Can anyone explain it to me in a single paragraph? Do Ubisoft even know? I've never enjoyed it, to be honest, but it's so convoluted now. I have no idea what it is. I've totally forgotten, and I've played them all. Yeah, I'm just not a fan, and this one seems pretty boring. So I think Ubisoft need to hire some new writers. That's for sure. But let me show you something that's sweet. Customization. And I am always a fan of customization. So that is actually something. You don't start off with all your skills from the get-go. You have to actually unlock them. That's something I also like. I imagine that's not going to sit well with everyone, because in the past, you know, you've basically had everything from the start. But yeah, you have to unlock stuff. Even things like, you see, a ground execution. Yeah, they've got to all be unlocked. I like that, because I like this progression, something to work towards. So I'm a fan of that as well. You know, even things like blending in, like you see, stealth here, or even a double assassination. So I've got stuff to unlock there. So I do like that. But let me show you the customization of like the equipment and stuff. So you can change these colours, and there's quite a lot of... I think this is the default one here. I've got this sort of blue and... It says brown there, it looks more red to me, but plenty of different colours you can choose from, which is pretty sweet. And lots of different gear as well that you can get in different hoods. Lots of different options there, some sweet looking stuff. So that's always nice to be able to change the look of your assassin. You know, you can change what he's wearing on top. Lots of really cool looking stuff. Even, you know, forearms, waist, legs, and there's some outfits here as well, which is all, looks to be past costumes from the past games. Look, there we go. Right back to the very first game, Altair's. Gosh, I think actually you've been able to get this in the other games, but, man, that's the very first one. It actually doesn't look that cool now anymore, does it? Ezio's was a lot better. Yeah, Ezio's was cool. That's Edward's there. That was yeah, Edward came away from Assassin's Creed 4. That's Connor's from 3. What's that one from? I don't know what that one's from. Here's Arno's default outfit there. But yeah, it's sweet that. I like that. Different stuff to customize, so you can have fun playing around with that. Playing dress up, I guess. But yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, it doesn't really seem to have, you know, besides these odd little things like, you know, more people on the screen, a bit of tweaks to the combat, parkour down, it doesn't really seem to have gone anywhere else apart from that, so it's kind of disappointing. I'm hoping it's going to mix up a bit the more I play. What is this guy just being... What is this? Where are you taking this man? Put him down! What are you doing? What is going on? This city is crazy. Anyway, guys, you know, that's just my early thoughts on the game. So far, as I said, I might do a review, I might not, but, you know, I am starting to think that maybe I should have gone with Rogue this year, because this game just is a bit of a disappointment so far. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I shall see you next time. And where have they gone with that guy? Get back here! Put him down!